morning, everybody, and happy Monday. Today's affirmation is God will reward my faithfulness. And I came up with that last night as I was headed home from church. I was drawn to the faith chapter, as people call it, Hebrews 11. So it's coming from Hebrews 11 and 6. You already know what version it is because you already know what type of chick I am. It says, but without faith, it is impossible to please and be satisfactory to him. For whoever would come near to God must necessarily believe that God exists and that he is the rewarder of those who earnestly and diligently seek him out. So what I get from that is me being faithful to God, believing in God, trusting in God, that he's going to do what only he can do and that he's going to show up when it's his timing, and believing in his timing and not my own. God will reward that. As long as I am still seeking his face, I'm staying in the word, I'm in constant communication with him, I'm still talking to him, being with him, doing everything I can on my end. Because the Bible also says faith without works is dead. So how I look at faith is like, what's the other word I use? Faith is like praise. It's a verb. It means you have to put some action behind it. You can't just say, I trust God and I believe God, but you're not seeking his face. You're not studying his word. You're not able to defend yourself from the attacks of the enemy, because let's just face it, the enemy's stupid and he's gonna attack. And that's why it's so important that if you are a part of the place that the truth is being preached and it's sound doctrine and it's what the Bible says and not being misconstrued, that you show up every single service, every single time the church is open. You should be there because it gives you the encouragement you need, but it also convicts you if you're wrong and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You have to earnestly seek God out. You have to want God above and more than any relationship that you have. You have to want him more. In my case, I would say I have to want God, and I want God more than I want my child and my husband. Yes, I love them with all my heart, but God comes first. God comes before my marriage. God comes before my child. It's God, my marriage, and then my child. And that's the order. That's the way it's supposed to be. So I say all that to say, keep being faithful. If you're being faithful, keep being faithful. God sees it and he will reward you for it. You just have to make it through this little hard, annoying little part, and it'll happen. Don't give up. Because it's usually when you're right there at the edge of your breakthrough is when things gets harder. And that's when God's like, all right, is she still going to praise me? Or is he still going to praise me? Are they still going to pray to me like they were praying to me before? Don't delay your breakthrough by not praising, by choosing not to praise. So, yeah. That's all I got for today. Affirmation is God will reward my faithfulness, and that is coming from Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. Also known as the faith chapter, because it talks about everybody and how their faith was able to do monumental things. And my thing is, if it can do it back then, just imagine how much more powerful it can be now. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. We about to go head inside for the summer camp. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.